Sagittarius is. It's your boy, Astro Wake. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's talk about what is going on with you. Well, in your second house, which is money, what you value, we have the planet Saturn going forward. Pluto finally going forward. So there's restrictions that have been held up, that hidden money that's been kept from you, being released, the restriction being lifted. So now in moving forward, perhaps 1-800 make money now. Call 1-900. What does that call when like you win a class action suit but they don't give it to you right away? Well, now you're getting broken off. Let that be a metaphor. Perhaps your values were clouded and now you're seeing it clear. Now let's talk about, now we have Mars in your third house of perhaps communication wasn't so good with your siblings, with your small groups of friends. Perhaps short commutes been going awry, but now Mars is going forward and it's trucking and it's gonna get out of that third house soon, but it's still gonna spend some time there. But it's squaring the Venus retrograde, but it's happening in your 12th house. So to have Venus in your 12th house means you're more prone to drinking a lot, over excess, also liking alone time, perhaps visiting a friend in jail. With Venus in retrograde in your 12th house, it's going to affect you more in the subconscious level. But then, as it's squaring your third house, be aware for like a brother or a sister or a close friend having a conflict with them, and then there being some like delusion there. That's a little lie. No, but we'll get to that house a little bit further. So, in your fourth house, we have Chiron, who stepped back into it, the wounded healer. So, as Chiron went through your fourth house, which is your relationship with your mother, how you mother, and your relationship with your hometown, your homeland, is being revisited. And so hopefully that hurt that was in those areas is now being healed. So from that healing, you can heal others. Chiron, the wounded healer, in a nutshell. This is me in a nutshell. I have a god in Chiron, so I'm pretty much Chiron incarnate. And Lord, have I had some suffering. Sixth house, Uranus there. An unexpected change in your health, in your daily regimen and work routine. Whole videos on that. This is a very brief reading. If you would like a more in detail reading on the exact positions of your birth chart, of your progress chart, please contact me for a reading. wakeastrology@gmail.com, astrowake.com. We'll do synastry reports. Dig deep. Now in your ninth house, we have the North Node in Leo, asking you to be that guru, that spiritual professor that you are. Make the videos. Go live on Facebook. We need you. Yes, oh, people tell you you're so preachy. Preach! Preach. In 10th house career, not much going on. Your 11th house, where you reach out to the massive, where you take a leadership role in your larger community as you bring humanity forward. Mercury just going through there. So being a little bit more active mentally and talking more about humanitarian stuff. The sun being there, the new moon happening there in your 11th house. This is putting a lot of energy on how you interact with the community at large. Perhaps you joined a new freaking church, a new freaking religion, a new freaking philosophical book that's speaking to you. That is, as the sun and the moon meet there, there's an opportunity to plant a seed to create something in the area of the greater community, and also your rewards, your karmic rewards, your comeuppances. 11th house is lit, and it's lit for you right now. So all those Aquarian type things that you do in a Librarian way, you have a chance to be magical in that area, to be a gardener in those areas. And now finally in your 12th house, where we had the Venus go retrograde, where the sun's about to step into Scorpio, where Jupiter is going forward and going forward fast and about to, I bet you your dreams are a little bit more vivid and weird lately, but powerful. If you don't have a dream journal, I recommend using your phone as a recorder, because you wake up, press record, put it on your home screen, and just get it out and go back and look through it and see, what am I trying to tell myself in my dreams? What is my higher self, my spiritual guides, Christ, the Buddha, what is it trying to say to you in your dreams? And then bring those dreams to reality. Libra, the scales. Before we go into Scorpio season, because if you don't sell the stuff now, then you're bringing it into bed with you and you gotta sleep with it. So go through it and use that Virgo energy that we still had to work things out, to change stuff, to be kind of critical of yourself, but not too self-critical, critical of your relationships, especially right now. And then you'll be set when we go into Scorpio season, and you'll have a chance to really explore your spirituality, your mysticism. This is a mystical time for you. I got Sagittarius moon on the fixed star Antares. Shout out to Antares Mood. Shout out to Dolo the Pilot Man. Check him out. He taught me a lot about my astrology. Let's go to the cards, shall we? Dear precious heavenly guides, clear out all the confusion and all the negativity and give us good messages for our precious Sagittarians. Oh, how they are Jupiterian. Oh, how Jupiter's moving forward and it's about to bless them in their sign. What an exciting time to be a Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, just hang in there a little bit as Jupiter gets out of your 12th sign of Scorpio, and then it's going to bless you. So make sure that you are right with yourself so that when it comes in, it's going to expand on the good stuff, not on bad stuff. And then when you get through Jupiter in Sagittarius, it's going to hit your second sign where you get paid. All right. Here's fire energy, working, doing that work, leading, being the leader of a small group. 5 wands, being the leader, orchestrating all the elements together in a great balancing act, which Libra season is what we're in right now, helps us to do. Don't let the mental energy of Libra get you mentally stuck like Chuck. Dead the negative mental energy. Don't let it dead you. Finally, the moon. Okay, so we have this new moon coming up in Libra on the 15th degree. It's going to be a very Saturnalian type energy. It's on the second decan on the 15th degree. Happens to be on my natal Saturn. That's why you need to learn your natal chart. And it's going to be about dropping the sword and cutting off the things that have our scales imbalanced so that we get ready for the fall and we could take the fall. And during the winter season, we're not going to die from cold and starvation because we prepared for it now. Sagittarius, love you. I swear to God.